Don't you know that your enemy's watching you? They watching everything you do. They watching your every move because they thought you were going to stay down. They thought you were going to stay down after the dirt that they threw on your name, after they smeared your name through the mud, after they stepped on you, broke your heart, did everything that they could. But they don't know that you have built a relationship with God and actually forgave them. Even though you didn't go to them to forgive them, like, you forgave them and you move forward with your life. That's why you flourishing like you are. That's why your life getting good. That's why everything new is happening in your life right now, because you let that mess go. You let them go. You let that hurt go. You use that hurt, you turn it around and you turn it into purpose. And you start helping other people. You start doing what it was that you were purposed on this earth to do. You was put on this earth to do. Right? So you better believe that your enemy's watching you. They watching you because they didn't think you were strong enough to get back up. They stomp you when you were down. Like, they literally kick you while you were down. You were going through a hard time. You might have been through a breakup. You might have been through some type of loss. You might have been through a divorce. You might have got cheated on. You might have lost a job. You probably was low in finances. Whatever it was, you was down. And while you were down, you saw everybody true colors. You saw everybody true colors while you were down there, down and at your low point. And I want you to understand that that's where they gonna stay until they choose to do something different, until they choose to grow, until they choose to elevate. They gonna stay down there. Like, they gonna stay low at that low vibrational level. They kick you while you were down, not knowing that you was gonna rise up, not knowing that you was gonna elevate. You were gonna go to the top. You was gonna level up, period. They didn't know you had a plan. You had a plan the whole time. Yeah, I see what y'all doing to me. I understand. It's cool. It's cool that y'all just showing me y'all true colors. That's what happened. You saw everybody true colors when you were down. You saw how everybody truly felt about you when you were down. You saw it all. And now that you have leveled up, you've been learning, you've been getting spiritual knowledge, you've been maturing spiritually, you've been in the Word of God, you've been building your relationship with God, you've been getting new knowledge. Now that you've been doing all this, it has caused you to literally level up. And now the people that kick you when you were down, aka your enemies, they looking like, oh, who she thinks she is? Oh, she thinks she better than this. Oh, and now they throwing rocks. They throwing rocks at you. They throwing stones at you. You know, they talking bad about you. They want you to fail. They literally holding their breath, waiting on you to give up, waiting on you to fail. That's why, listen, that's another reason why you can't give up. That's another reason why you can't give up. You got to keep going. You got to keep pressing. You got to keep pushing so you can get to the top. The enemy wants you down so bad. The enemy wants you to fail so bad. He wants you to give up so bad. But listen, you ain't doing it. That ain't what we doing. We don't give up. We don't give up. My phone is shaking. I'm sorry, y'all. But we don't give up. We keep going. We push. We press. We go harder than we ever went before. Listen, we be down for a little while, and then we get back up and go hard. This road is raggedy, y'all. I'm sorry. But we be down for a little bit, we get back up, we go 10 times harder. Baby, the enemy can't keep us down. The enemy can't keep a chosen one down. Put that in the comments. The enemy cannot keep me down. They wanted you to fail. They wanted you to fail so bad. They still want you to fail. They still think you're going to give up. They think you're going to give up like you did all the other times before. They think you're going to revert back to who you used to be. They think you're going to come back and do the same thing you used to do. It ain't no more of that. People don't understand what you see now. You done seen a whole different side of life. You understand things on a deeper level now. You don't think surface level no more. And so now that you know the stuff that you know and you do the things you do, you can't go back. Put it in the comments. I can't go back. You cannot go back. Literally, you can't unsee the stuff that you have already seen. You can't unsee the toxicity in people. You can't unsee somebody's true colors. You can't. You can't. God reveals something to you and you can't undo that. You can't unsee that. You can't try to change that. You can't try to make it a different experience. No. It just don't work like that. It'll never work like that. And they want you down in the dumps. They want you sad and depressed and low. They want you not knowing what to do with your life. That's where they want you. They want you down where you were at when they were kicking you, when they had control over you. But you done forgave them folks and you don't move forward. You done grew so much from that. And so I want you to understand that as you elevate, as you go to your next level, the people that kick you when you were down, the people that did you dirty, they waiting on you to fail. And they can keep on waiting. Put it in the comments. They can keep on waiting. Let them keep waiting. Let them keep holding their breath. Because waiting on me to fail, baby, you going to suffocate. I'm telling you that. You going to suffocate. All right? You're going to be looking dumb. Like, we have the same 24 hours in a day to do something productive with our time. To elevate our life. To grow. Okay? And get out of that old mentality. Like, we have all this time to do this. And you choose to do dirty with your time. You choose to treat people bad with your time. How does it make you feel? Like, how do you enjoy that? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how people choose to kick people when they down, like when they struggling, when they having a hard time or something like that. Like, I'm the type of person that uplift you. Like, I'm finna help you get to your next level. I'm giving you advice. I'm encouraging you. I'm pushing you to your next level because I see greatness on the inside of you. I asked God, this is last year, I asked God to give me eyes to see his people the way that he does. Help me to see people. It don't matter how they treat me. Help me to see what they have on the inside of them. Help me to see them as who he created them to be. And he gave me those eyes to see people like that. And so that's how it was easy for me to just say, okay, I forgive you. I let you go. I release you. Right? Because you got work to do, and you'll like, as long as I'm here in your face, as long as I'm with you and allow you to treat me like this, you'll never grow. You'll never become who God created you to be. So I got to step out of God's way. I got to stop trying to do God's job. And I got to move. I got to move away from you. Like, I can't be connected to you. You can't be connected to me. Where God taking me, you can't be connected to me. Listen, where God is taking you, a lot of people cannot be connected to you. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve to be connected to you. Put it in the comments. They cannot be connected to me. They can't. And that's just the realization we have to come to, and we have to accept. We have to accept the fact that, dang, I love this person so much and I wish they'll change, but they'll never change. And I'm standing in the way. I'm getting in the way of what God wants to do in this person's life. You know, they might be dealing with God's wrath. Some people call it karma. They might be dealing with God's wrath, you know, and you don't need to be connected to that person because you're going to get a whiff of it too. You're going to deal with it too. Okay? Whatever a person is dealing with, whatever a person got to go through, like, if they done did somebody wrong, they done did somebody dirty in the past, and they got to deal with their karma, they got to deal with God's wrath. If you connected to this person, you finna deal with it too. You gonna be going through unnecessary warfare, all because you decided to stay with a person that was literally sent from the devil and a spawn of Satan. And now you connected to them, and now you dealing with unnecessary warfare because you don't know how to let them go. You better learn how to let them go. You better learn how to get out their face. You better learn how to love them from a distance. Feed them with a long handled spoon. You got to. Because if you don't, you're going to deal with the same thing that they dealing with. So, understand that these people watching you, they did you dirty. Some of them wish they would have did better. Some of them wish they would have treated you better. But it's too late for that now. Some of them think you gonna fail. Some of them waiting for you to fail. Some of them even praying on your downfall. I want you to know that too. They praying for you to fail. They waiting on you to fail. They want you to fail. They want you down with them. They want to remind you of your past. They want to remind you of what you used to do, who you used to be, the stuff you used to do in the past. Like, they want you down with them. They want you back there. So I want you to understand, don't go back. Don't go back to what you used to do. Don't go back to who you used to know. Don't go back to your past. Don't let people guilt trip you and make you feel bad about moving forward and growing and elevating in life. Stay prayed up. Psalms 91. Okay? Psalms 91. Stay prayed up. That's the prayer for protection. Like, pray that prayer. And every time you think about somebody that hurt you and you start feeling a type of way or something like that, forgive them. Say, Lord, I release them back to you. You know, they did me dirty. They did what they did. Cool. Whatever. I learned from it. I've grown. Even though I still feel a type of way, I forgive this person. I'm releasing them back to you. Every single time you feel a type of way, every single time you think about this person come up in your mind, forgive them, release them, give them back to God, right? Because you can't do nothing about it. And you don't want to carry that in your heart. You don't want to carry, that feeling in your heart, because it'll hinder you from moving forward. It'll hold you back. It'll keep you stagnant too. So understand that your enemy's watching you. They watching you, and if you create content, you better believe they one of the faithful watchers. They probably got the notification bell on. They probably got the see first notification on. They're probably the first ones that see you. They see you when you post a story. They see you when you post a short, a reel, a TikTok video. They see all of your stuff. They watching you from a fake page, from them pages that be on TikTok that say user 895389556. Yeah, they watching you from one of them pages. They watching you from one of them pages. Okay, so give them something to look at. Okay, give them something to watch. Give them a show. Okay, give them a show. Live your life to the fullest and let them watch. Let them live in their regret. Let them live in that fear of, oh, she might get rich, man, and or he might get rich, and ain't no part of that. Okay, let them see it. They get to watch from the back. They used to have front row seat. They used to be connected to you. Can you believe that? I be thinking about it. I be like, these people used to be connected to me. I had these people connected to me, like, and I loved these people. Like, I really had genuine love for these people. I really wanted to see the best in them and help them and stuff. And you chose to do this. You chose to manipulate and gaslight and use and abuse and step all over me. But we have to understand that we all operated by something. We all on a journey. A lot of people are in cahoots with the enemy. And so they choose to let the enemy use them and step all over people and gossip and backstab and all this stuff. And that's why we have to forgive them. When Jesus died on the cross, he told God, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. A lot of people know what they're doing, though. But they don't understand the spiritual aspect of it. Like, you being operated by a devil. A demon is literally working through you to work against genuine people, kind people. Like, think about that. I just be scratching my head like, girl, it took you so long. But I had to listen, give myself grace. Because, we didn't know. We didn't know we had to grow. Everybody has to grow. We have to grow. We have to learn. We have to get new knowledge and reprogram our minds, deprogram and reprogram, unlearn and re-teach ourselves things, repairing ourselves, rebooks, get all this reconditioning that we have to do, decondition and recondition. We have to do this type of work in order to get to our next level, and a lot of people just ain't willing to do that. A lot of people ain't willing to travel the narrow path. Everybody on the broad path. And when you choose to take the narrow path, everybody on the broad path be looking at you like you crazy. Like, oh, who they think they is? Who she think she? Oh, she think she better than this. He think he better than this. Oh, he think he all that. He'll never call me no more. Yeah, I don't call you no more because I know things. I know what God has shown me about you and told me about you. I know that God has told me to stay away from you. Because God hears what we don't hear. The stuff that's being said and done behind closed doors, behind our backs, God know it. So when he reveals stuff to us, we got to move accordingly. Put it in the comments. I'm moving accordingly. You got to move according to God's instructions, according to what God is showing you. Because if you keep people in your life and you stay connected to toxicity, it's going to hold you back from your blessings. You holding yourself back. So know and understand that these people watching you. Them same ones that wanted you dead, they wanted you gone, they wanted you through for. Listen, they looking, they watching, they lurking. Oh, what's Shandricka up to? Let me look her up on Facebook. Look, can't even find that on me on Facebook because I don't post on Facebook. I don't post on them. TikTok, let me see what she up to. I don't even be putting nothing on TikTok like that no more. Sometimes I might put up a video, but not really. Oh, YouTube, she on YouTube. Oh, she doing good on YouTube. And then start talking negative. They can't congratulate you. They can't, because they can't congratulate you. They can't say nothing good about you. And they can't clap for you publicly because of what they said privately. They can't celebrate you because they feel guilty of what they already did towards you behind your back, in your face. The colors that they already shown you in the past, they're shame. They feel shame. They feel all these negative emotions. And so, and this can be family, old friends, old jobs, old co-workers, relationships, exes, anybody. They watching you. They are watching. Okay? And forgive them, y'all. Just forgive them and bless them. Bless your heart. I got love for everybody. I love everybody. I love you. I don't hate you. I forgive you. But you just could not be a part of my life anymore. You could not be a part of my level up because of where you were. Like we operate on different levels, different frequencies, and we are energies. So, you got people operating on a low frequency, and you got people operating up here. We operate out of love. You up here. We operate out of hate and bitter, envy, jealousy, and all that stuff. You down here at the bottom of the pit, where all the toxicity is, where all the waste is at the bottom. You know how waste settle in water. Yeah, they down with it. But you at the top, right? You at the top. You're rising. You're growing. You're elevating. And so it's mixed match, right? Y'all used to be on the same level at one point, even though you probably didn't operate out of hate or anything, but it's just like the love that you were lacking, that you weren't giving yourself, that you weren't operating out of full time, right? You were like down here and you had to learn. As you learned, you grew. As you got new knowledge and self-developing and got rid of your old ways, you started growing. And now you like up here, these people cannot even reach you anymore. All right, put it in the comments. I'm unreachable now. You unreachable and you unrecognizable. These people don't know you no more, but they watching you. They watching your glow up. They watching your elevation. They watching your level up. I'm finna go ahead and handle this business for my mama, but I want you to understand that your enemy's watching you, baby. Okay? Send this video out to somebody, whoever you think might need it. All right? I love you so much. I thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. And like this video, give it a thumbs up so it'll get out to more people. I think I know her. It looked like I know her. I don't know. Whatever. If you ain't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and I will be talking to you in my next video. I love you.